Good evening. Well, not really evening right now, but close to evening. We are going to continue with Divinity Original Sin. Where did we leave off? Yes, we reached our homestead at the end of time.
I wonder, do you know
And
more about the void? What it is? What lies at the heart of it?
that means I think we can explore a bit here, but I guess pretty much everything is still inactive. Yes. This is all inactive. And we should pretty much just go back to Cyseal.
The Lady of Time, the Weaver of History. I am your...
Hey, Ahu.
Source Hunters, I welcome you once again to the realm of Rivellon after your travels through the chasms of space. Nice to have found a shelter, wouldn't you agree? Where you can come to no harm. I know the imp historian has told you about his agent on Rivellon, and that agent is I. So now that you know of the alliance between me and Sir Zixzax, let us turn to the business at hand. Starstone. And I'll be delighted to give it. Dark webs are being woven around
So
these
much stuff I
parts,
don't remember
and it is
anymore.
my firm belief starstones are the flies the sorcerer spiders are trying to catch. It can therefore hardly be a coincidence that Councillor Jake was a collector of the stones we seek. His foul murder and the plight of dying time must somehow be interconnected. That means the task you have been given remains crucial. Find the assassin that did away with Jake, for you're bound to stumble upon Starstone along the way.
Well,
While you were being lectured by our friend the historian and the grande dame of time, I snuck into his house and had a look around.
how did you manage to sneak into that house?
The advantage of being
Ah.
a cat, you know.
Yes.
You go where you please with impunity. And sometimes the lady of the house even rewards you with a slice of fresh herring.
Well, if you're up for
Where is my pepper?
herring,
Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, yeah,
That's where I saw them in a cabinet. Mere slivers, but specks of starstones nonetheless. They lay there, silent and innocent, though bloody murder may have been committed in their name.
did you put absolute credence in the words of Zigzags?
Let me phrase it like Zigzags might. A universe without time is like a pen without ink. A pointless instrument stripped of the potential of creation. It is void. It is
Oh,
death.
I did not
It
bring
is
any water. I think I should
nothing.
get that. One moment.
Now, where is my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, yeah, it is.
I'll not pretend to have all the answers, or that I understand all that is happening here and out there among the stars, but I do know I'd rather err on the side of caution. If Zigzags worries, I worry. We are talking about a creature, after all, that has reclined among the divines as nonchalantly as you and I lays beside the hearths of home.
Oh, well.
I met him first, a long time ago, out in the wastes of Youthal Gore. He wondered aloud, so I told him who I was and showed him my human form. In the end, he even shared his great sorrow with me. The unspeakable thing you saw through his looking lens. Don't we all long for a sanctuary where our world... But perhaps I speak only for myself. Not for veterans such as yourself. Like any cat worth its
Blah,
salt,
blah,
though,
blah.
I deeply cherish a secret refuge unbeknownst to anyone. To be able... Oh, before you go, here,
Ah,
take this
I get my
teleporter
teleport
pyramid.
pyramid.
A handy
Nice.
toy indeed that Zigzags asked me to give to you. You'll need the other one too if you want to make use of its powers, but alas, I seem to have misplaced it. Don't worry though. Use this one here and it'll take you straight to its twin. Now that this matter has been settled, hunters, I shall detain you no longer. But rest assured, I'll do my share of hunting too. So if you spot a white cat during your travels, do stop to say hello.
Yep. So I got I teleport pyramid. Nice. Let's use it.
Oh my gods! What is going on here? First I have to shoo away a creeping white tomcat, and now there's a perfect stranger in my bathroom. Get out, will you?
Well, let's reason. Let's go with rock. They did that, yes. Well, at the moment it works quite nice, but I somehow feel this was fixed.
Oh, these are strange times for magic, aren't they? Source in Sicile, so they say. Oh, it's a horror. But I'm glad you source hunters are here to help us. Be on your way then.
So let's pick this
Right,
guy up.
rich! Out now, if you please.
Yes.
This room is private.
Let's send this guy to Roderick, so each has one, and I can just use it. Nice. And now I can send stuff. Probably send stuff to my. Where did I get that stuff? Huh. Okay, let's go through the inventory. Where's the sort button? I know there was a sort button. Sort by. Yeah. Oh no, I can't send stuff home yet. Well, I guess I have to find some more stuff first, but I can gather all the stuff I had lying around using the pyramids. Let's go to the beach and let's have Scarlet standing around here and Roderick does his thing. let's send everything. No. Pick up. And let's send everything to Scarlet so we can sort it when we have everything there. Can pretty much send everything there. Orders. The orders are to investigate the recent murder of Councillor Jake and inspect the city of Cecile for evidence of source magic. Yep. Sure. You can travel from one pyramid to the other. Delightful connected parties will follow whoever has initiated travel. You can use the pyramids while holding them, or you can place or throw them on the ground and interact with them. In order to pick up a pyramid once more, you must drag it from wherever it is into your inventory. Let's send the spells to Scarlet and let's collect all the arrows here for Roderick. It's just an arrowhead, but we can put it there as well. An aged robe. I guess we both have Source Hunter's armor, right? Yeah. Don't need that. Send that one to Scarlet. Gravekeeper Rage Quinn. Tend the graves in the antechamber before moving into the inner rooms. To proceed, stand very close to the impressed door and press the button that appears on its right hand side. Okay. Yeah. The key I take with me. But well, won't read that one. Okay. So now I can go back in here, I hope. Yes. And now I can pick up all the stuff that's here and send it to Scarlet. Why didn't I loot everything here? Or did the dungeon reset? Oh, doesn't look like it reset. Probably I was just too stupid to loot stuff. Nothing here. All this is broken. So, continue down here. And now
Might need to blow this one open. Oh, hum.
lots of stuff. Send it all to Scarlet.
Another one for the collection.
I guess I'm burdened again.
One man's trash is another man's trash.
Trash.
Not even worth the rummaging.
You have no idea what you're talking about, guy.
Another one for the collection.
All this is very, very valuable. It has weight to it, so it can kill people. It is very, very deadly. Here, everything is moved away. Let's take this one here. Oh, fishing rod. Let's loot that. I don't think you can actually fish in this game.
Another piece of trash.
Scarlet. They improved that one tremendously in the second one. The whole inventory management feels way better in the next one.
I was really hoping to find something better.
So let's be a bit careful here. So we don't blow ourselves to bits. Let's take these 3 broken vases.
Nothing but
And
rubbish.
move them over here. So we can loot the ones that are not broken. Great, you managed to poison yourself. Stupid fucker. Can you maybe just move it there without getting poisoned? Thanks. So send. So if anybody is wondering why I am doing this, I'm pretty much collecting everything that has bit of weight to it, because you can actually use that to
Nothing but rubbish.
pretty much kill anybody. If you just have something heavy enough to throw, you can, and you're able to throw it, then you do damage proportionally to the weight of the thing you throw. So if you are able to somehow throw something that weighs metric ton, you do a metric ton of damage. Or somewhat related to a metric ton. And to do that, it's good to start collecting early. And it turns out I forgot to loot quite a lot of stuff, it looks like it. Broken vases. Something over here? Nope. More broken vases. Let's pick that one up. Let's pick this guy up. Oh. I might not be able to get through here. Can I use a summon for that? I can't control my summon independently. That's bad. Is it a weight thing? Or is it actually a character thing? Well, then let's go back here. Drop all the stuff for now. Oh wait, let's sort it by weight. Open this one. So this is the one where I put all the barrels in. So let's put all the barrels in this. And drop this guy. So that's the one where I put all the vases in. And drop this guy. Didn't I have one where I put chests in? Well, please pick this lock. Ornate chest. Examine. It also has HP. Did I not send everything over? Send to Scarlet, send to Scarlet. Oh, nice. Does this one have health? Yes, it does. So, sorting by type. I can move now, so I can just use this pyramid. Myself through here, just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you very much. Nice of you to drop by. Yes, we're playing a bit of Divinity. Do you know anything about the game, or should I explain a bit? So, let's get back to the beach. No, not really. I did not did not go to Fiverr and spend the money. Where are my... Wait, what? What? You... I lost a ton of stuff here. Why? Where did it go? Where are all the barrels? That's not how we played this thing. Yeah, we can talk about that. I haven't really decided on how I'm gonna approach that topic. Or maybe if I go to Fiverr and have something done, maybe I try doing it myself. I'm not really sure. So just to give you a bit of context on what's going on here, we are these two Source Hunters, and because I lost a bit of stuff, I'm going to go back and load. So pretty much everything I did on the stream is going to be gone. So we're gonna have a bit of dialogue.
Source Hunters, I welcome you once again to the realm of Rivellon after your travels through the chasms of space. Nice to have found a shelter, wouldn't you agree? Where you can come to no harm. I know the imp historian has told you about his agent on Rivellon, and that agent is I. So now that you know of the alliance...
What the fuck? Oh, I messed something up. So we are playing Source Hunters. So there is this mystical thing called Source, which people used to heal people in the past, but then it somehow got corrupted. And now Source is this thing that usually causes problems, and so it has been banned, and the usage of Source is not allowed anymore. And so there are Source Hunters out in the world to enforce this ban on Source. And we are playing 2 of these. And we have been sent to the city of Cyseal. And that's because the counselor has been killed. And there is a suspected that sorcerers are behind
to the
that.
realm of Rivellon after your travels through the chasms of
So
space.
we arrived
Nice to
here.
have found a shelter, wouldn't you agree? Where
Yes,
you can
yes.
come to no harm.
We arrived here in Cyseal by ship, and we couldn't dock directly to the harbor, but we had to move a bit down the beach, and we came across a few orcs, and then when we finally reached the city, we met this guy. This guy is Arhu. He's a magician, and he is also not a simple magician. He's a cat magician, so he can turn into a cat. And if you know a bit about the world and previous games, he is freaking old and
We'll be leaving as soon as we're
not
packed
really
up.
sure how he works. He's one of the reoccurring characters who's pretty much in every game, and
Steady, boys. Steady. We'll be
so
leaving as soon as we're packed up.
he's weird. And then we had a look around in the city, and we stumbled upon some stone, some magical healing stone. And when the healer wanted to use it, it made something weird, and we were transported away to a place where lots of stars were visible and a bit of a few stones you could run around. And we met a small imp who said he's Zigzags, and he's the historian of everything. And we should help him. And he explained why we should do that. So he saw that the end of time is coming, and we should prevent that. So that's basically the very, very rough idea of what's going on. And then we returned here, and now Ahu says, "Oh, nice of you to come back after being in a small pocket dimension." And so he now tells us that
I know the imp historian has told
that
you
he's
about
actually,
his agent on Rivellon, and that agent is I.
a helper of
So now
Zigzags.
that you know of the alliance between me and Sir Zigzags, let us turn to the business at
And
hand.
we're now
Starstone.
tasked with finding more of these magical stones called Starstone.
And I'll be
I'm
delighted.
gonna rush through this dialogue
Don't we all
because
I met him so. In the end, he. Oh, before you,
I
you'll
talked
need the
all
other
this
one
already.
too, if you want to make use. Now that this matter has.
So, what I now got from him is a pyramid. This one, a teleport pyramid, which I can use to teleport to the other teleport pyramid, which I don't have yet. But if I use that, then I will get teleported to the other place. So let's do that.
Oh my God!
And
what is going on here?
Turns out we
First I
are
have to shoo away a creeping
in
white
the
tomcat, and now there's a perfect
bathroom of
stranger in
someone.
my bathroom. Get out, will you?
and she's not really fond of us just appearing in her private bathroom. so we can try to talk us out of this. So last time I tried to reason with her, and I'm not very good at reasoning, so let's try to charm her maybe. Well, it's not very much better. And to win these dialogues, you just have to play rock, paper, scissors. So let's try that. Twitch app is useless. Let's go with scissors. So how this works is if I win, I get the number of points that are listed here, and if she wins, she gets 7 points, and who reaches the middle first has 1. But I guess the first one is pretty much fixed because I never lost this one. Hi, Shira. Oh! Actually might lose. Let's go. No! Damn it!
Little mix-up indeed. I don't know what...
Yeah, okay.
Ooh.
Nothing bad happening from that one.
Out!
Pretty much just to
if you please. This room is
get us accustomed.
Size seal, shiver me timbers and sliver me heels.
And now I have 2 pyramids and I can teleport from one character to the other one. If only I could solve all my arguments with rock, paper, scissors, yes. So they put this mechanism in because you can play this in co-op. And there are some points where... So in co-op, one player plays one of these 2 characters and the other one the other, obviously. And there are some dialogues where you have to decide what you're going to do. And if you're not in agreement, then you also play rock, paper, scissors against each other. So, what I was just doing was raiding the first tutorial dungeon again. Now that I have these teleport pyramids and teleport points.
Honest pay for an honest day.
I wanted to get all these things, all these chests, and collect these up. Let's pick all this junk up. And send everything to Scarlet without, well, not the arrows, I will need these. I guess Scarlet could give back her arrows that she picked up. Send to Roderick, send to Roderick. So Scarlet is the rogue, and maybe she will get some magic aspect at some point, but for now she is pretty much a rogue. And Roderick is a ranger slash wayfarer, so he has a bit of magic already. Sort by... Well, Scarlet, I don't care what you sort it by. Let's put all these arrows here. Nope, that was stupid. Put the arrow in there. Send these lockpicks to Scarlet. You know what one doesn't have? Memory. I forgot that, and when I remembered I got so excited. Yes, that's true. It does not have memory. So you don't have to spec into knowing more spells via this primary attribute, but it does have this scaling with the level of your school. So here it says it allows you to learn and use 3 novice Aerotheorg skills if you put 1 point in it. So it just scales with how good you are in the field that you want to learn spells for. Let's read this. Send it to Scarlet. Send it to Scarlet. No, well, don't care. Did I already make the pizza? I don't think I made the pizza before. All this can go to Scarlet, so we are emptied out. There are more arrows. I can send these to Roderick. So let's combine a tomato with the hammer, and we get tomato sauce. And let's combine tomato sauce with dough, so we get pizza dough. What else can we do? We can... Do I already have interesting stuff? Not really. I have water stuff. There are arrow shafts. They can go to Roderick. And the keys can go to Roderick. And these I wanted to send to Scarlet. That's right. And I had some not completed arrows, so let's combine these. No! I need to get used to this interface again. So, smokescreen arrows. And where did they put it? There. Fire. Oh, need more crafting ability. Okay, then we will do that later. Good, good, good. So Scarlet is our mule right now. So we can plunder the tutorial dungeon again. This was what I was doing before, and for some reason half of what I plundered from there vanished. And I'm not sure why. Yeah, so I sent all my stuff to Scarlet, and she dropped it in front of the waypoint, and when I came back, it was gone. So Gichin, just for a bit of context, this is now part 1 of Original Sin. The studio released this one, what did we say, 2013, 14, somewhere there. And I only played it once. I think, Shira, didn't you play it more than once? We played it in co-op. And I have not really looked at it again after that. I don't know really why. And we just didn't get to it, I guess. And then a few years later, they released Divinity Original Sin 2, which we are now playing the 4th time with a few friends, where they improved on this game immensely. and that's the one you probably have heard most of, because there is a curve of quite a lot of improvements from this part to the second part.
Another piece of trash.
What I'm now doing is I'm pretty much picking up everything that has any bit of weight to it, because there is a bit of cheesy tactics regarding throwing stuff in this game. So if you throw something, you can do damage if you hit someone with it. And you do damage depending on the weight of what you're throwing. Usually you're not really able to throw something very, very heavy.
One man's trash is another man's
But
trash.
if you have the telekinesis skill, you can throw stuff independently of their weight. You're just limited at how far you can throw. And the distance is limited by your telekinesis skill. So you can create something very, very heavy and throw it at somebody, and it's pretty much an insta-kill. But the thing you throw also takes damage. I'm not sure if this is a really viable strategy in this part. In Origin of Sin 2, there were some chests which didn't have a health bar, so they were pretty much invulnerable. And if you found one of these chests and loaded it up with everything you could find, you could one-shot every enemy if you wanted. I don't know if there are these items that don't have any durability in this part. We will see, I guess. But that's why I'm now picking up all this junk to have pretty much the most weight I can find.
I guess someone else got here first.
And what I'm doing is I'm sending all this stuff from one character to the other one. The other character is now helplessly overburdened, so it can't move anymore. But it can hold on to everything I'm giving her. Let's pick this up, that. Oh, that's not what I had in mind, but for now, let's just go with it. How have your Stranded Deep games gone? I would say okay. But, well, have you, yes, we are stupid. Have you heard of someone losing an entire island? If not, then that's us.
Piece of trash.
So we went to another island. So we took we built a raft, and we went over to another place. And when we wanted to go back, there was a shark who toppled over our raft, and it was night. So we had to deal with the shark, and then we rightened up our raft again, and we thought, okay, now where do we go? So
This seems to be
turned out we didn't know which direction to go. And then we went in the wrong direction and we got totally lost and didn't know where we were. And we actually had to go back and go to the cartographer of the game and see on which island we were. And then restore back up to as first we checked every island we could find and didn't find our home island. And we really went from one island to the next. And then we took a screenshot of the whole area with all the islands, and we thought, okay, we were there, then we went there, and we crossed every island off, and we didn't find our home island anymore. So it was just gone. So we pretty much looked everywhere and it wasn't there. And yeah, then we restored the backup and we looked there where our home island was, and then we found out we were there and we didn't recognize our own island. So that happened. And then we knew where we had to go, and then we found our island back. But after having done that, we pretty much knew what was around us, so we had that one going for us. And we found the aircraft carrier, and we found lots of other islands with lots of shipwrecks around them. So it could have been worse. Yep, exactly. We didn't really. We just passed the island and said, no, that's not the shipwrecks like in our island, and then we passed it and we didn't see it. The aircraft carrier, you can go there, and you could actually go there right now in your game. It's not really something bad or dangerous or anything. So we went there, and you can climb to the top there. And there is an aircraft. It's a bit broken. And if you go there, you get a quest to... so it says that might be our way out. And you get a quest to A, stock up on fuel and on food and water, and to repair the aircraft. And to do that, you have to find a few parts to repair it. And then it turns out to find these parts, you have to kill a few bosses that are there. So I can send all this to Scarlet now. Inner Panic, hello, hi there. I'm good. Finally waking up a bit. How are you? Let's heal Roderick up again. So let's sort all this by weight. And put all this in here. That's barrels. Let's pick this lock. Just chilling before some DBD later. Oh yes, you're going to play Being Murdered again. Any plans on how to avoid being murdered? Let's take this stuff out of the chest, put the chest in there, open this. So I'm waiting for Dead by Daylight to go on sale at some point. And if the sale is good, maybe I buy it, and then I might join you at some point. But for now, I think I have lots of stuff to play. Antique plate armor. What's that? Lots of armor rating, reduces movement. Requires strength 5. Well, I have that, but I could maybe put that on Roderick. Why not? It's has way more armor, and the initiative I don't care about. Don't mess up the generators. Yes, that's probably a good idea. I have no idea where I got this bunch of stuff. But this backpack, a charmed satchel capable of carrying far more bric-a-brac than most simple backpacks. I think I put everything in this backpack. It looks like it's sturdy. That sounded as if you're speaking from experience. I have the feeling everybody has that experience of exploding the generators and somehow. Oh yes, there was dye. I was playing Dead by Daylight over the weekend. I could string up a generator. I think the other guy was super annoyed with me, so I just left him, and then the killer showed up. So you're playing on the survivor side on this game usually. You're not supposed to help the killer. Rift Oglers. -1 charisma, +1 lucky charm, minus sight and hearing. Okay, you're making yourself legally blind or what? What the heck? What is this? I don't think that's supposed to look like that. I choose to believe that. Old cloth cap. Well, I can put that one on. Mermaid's kiss. Water resistant and health. Yeah, please. What did I do? I put on this Rift Oglers. Use them on the regular world and you'll just be shrouded in darkness. I don't think shrouded in darkness should look like the polygon model underneath is visible. I didn't even know the killer was nearby, but I just kept setting the gen off, and I know that's how he found us. I did die that round, so the other guy was slightly vindicated. Yeah, that's what I'm fearing if I start playing it, that I'm just messing up all the time. So there are no wares to mark stuff that I want to sell. That's a bit annoying. These wooden stakes, they are pretty much the same as Ahmed. Hello there. So, and now I can remake the pizza I made. So let's combine the tomato with the hammer. Let's combine that. How are you, Ahmed? Now we combine the tomato sauce with the dough we already made. What? Oh, that's already pizza dough. Oops. I already made the pizza. I mean, it's a miracle that all these people know how to fix generators in the first place. Yes, I think I said a similar thing on one of the streams. How fortunate of these people to always know how to fix this junk. Poison arrows. Send that to Roderick. Need to sort out this stuff. I think all the scrolls can go in here, and let's put the grenades in there as well. Well, we're kind of getting there. Arrow shafts can go to Roderick, and now I save, and this one weighs 872 kilograms, and Roderick should still be able to move it by using telekinesis. Yes. And he can also pick it up. And it still weighs that much. And I will just leave it here for now. I am pregnant, it's Boba's, don't tell anybody. Okay, I don't tell anybody. Mom!
One man's trash
Yes.
is another man's
Exactly.
trash.
Oh. So much stuff I missed to loot.
What beast could have slaughtered these men?
What beast could have slaughtered these men? I have no idea. Sorry, guy. I'm absolutely have no stake in that whatsoever. I'm totally innocent and didn't totally murder them. Let's go back here and grab all this stuff.
Filthy beasts, I'll kill the last one of you.
Taken
Let's
before his time.
leave.
Far before his time.
Drop. Drop. Pick up. Pick up. Where did this barrel go? I saw it vanish in the floor. This is broken. I believe there were a few bugs in this game. Zigzag stole it. He stole 60 in a panic. No, I don't. Not yet. I just said a few minutes ago I have it on my wish list on Steam and I'm waiting for it to go on sale on Steam.
More junk.
Hello. So, anything else to pick up here? Yes, 2 chests. And... oh, there's a chest over here. Looky, looky. Nice. Go back to the tranquil beach. Pick this guy up. Put all this stuff in there. And I guess I send everything to Scarlet. And I drop this one again. Moving to a new apartment, and I hate moving. Can be quite stressful, right? So, I think we are ready to do exciting new stuff.
Well, what does it matter? Day labour's more suited to my nature
Hoping to
anyhow.
find something
Yes.
better.
Honest pay for an honest day.
So something really new is looting more junk and stealing more stuff. Pick this guy
Nothing but
up.
rubbish.
Go to the beach. Pick this guy up. Go back to the harbor.
Slimy, reeking, rotting sea garbage.
And Robert. Moving in the same street. Well, so you don't need a big moving van or anything. You can just roll it down the street. Just have a shopping cart or one of these rolling boards. Not yet. So, yes, for anybody interested in the game, there is a talent you can choose. So Roderick does not have it, but my other character Scarlet has a talent called Pet Pal, and it enables you to talk to animals. So, if I take Scarlet, I can
Don't know
talk
what
to
you
this
said
guy.
to upset Bull, but don't worry about it too much. Being in tune with the flow of time takes a lot out of him.
So I can talk to this bull.
Oh, me and my brother Bull have dragged this here cart all around Sicil, from dock to graveyard and back again.
This bull does not really have that much interesting stuff to tell.
The gold and silver. That's all for today.
Um,
Tired now. Yes, very tired. So, be on your way then, hmm?
But maybe there's a mouse here somewhere. Oh, not really. Yeah, you can talk to pretty much any animal that you meet, and they have hints on quests.
Another one for the collection.
I don't have junk that I don't use, just my desk, gaming chair, TV and laptop. It's easier, but I hate it in general. I always have so much junk that accumulates and it feels so good when I can get rid of it all. Yes, so when I moved in here, where I'm now living, I was able to move in here with not too much stuff. And if I now look around, I think moving out here again will be more of a challenge.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Bought one a few months ago and it burned. Well,
No, he did. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
let me...
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never say
One moment.
anymore?
Yeah, Shira, that's true. You have more
that
stuff.
loopy legionnaire really thinks that orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Psst. Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feddle's carriage for the joyride?
So if I kill the regular light of my room...
Straight to the pub and back.
Zombies, skeletons, you know the story. Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
I actually have self-built RGB lights here, so maybe...
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
But it's a bit dim, so I can't really use it for
No,
streaming.
he did. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note.
That somehow
to the
matches
Councillor's wife.
the
Is that why we never sail to Yuthel Gore anymore?
the color of my overlays.
Speaking of
It's-
youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orky
Have it
charm
cycle
loves
if I
him.
want.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
As fine a specimen as one of us. Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feddle's carriage for the joyride?
Hydrate, thank you, Ahmed. I did these RGB lights myself, so maybe I can show it to you. So it's one strip on that side and then another strip on this side of the room, and they are they're just basic normal RGB strips you can buy from IKEA or whatever. And I built a small controller board myself to control them. And then I took regular cable ducts and I opened them on the top, so they emit the light to the ceiling, and that's pretty much everything I did. I moved first of all because my dad was a music conductor and moved for work, and then later my dad was super picky about me and my two brothers' music teachers, so we would literally move country for the teachers, but he was never happy. Well, I guess he wanted the best for you children. You have to go back to doing Viola streams, Geetchan.
Another piece of trash.
Oh, I'm overburdened. It's cool though. Your dad really cared and gave his best to you guys. That's true. Sounds like it. Send all this to Roderick, and that one can go to Roderick as well. He was a very intense man, he had his issues. I'd say yes, he cared, but he had his own demons that he was dealing with. Yeah. Why is it always that way with the fathers? I have the feeling the story of my father loved me, but it took me quite some time to realize that he just didn't really know how to show it. So this kind of stories, it's always about the father, or usually about the father. I seldomly hear that about the mother. Looting all this stuff. Oh, I can't pick that up. That's bad. Come on. Let's... My dad had an undiagnosed mental health problem that he was struggling with. Huh, yeah. But I guess mental health is something that people got... Did you just see this barrel vanishing?
I've got the foulest of the lot on my racks.
Oh no, Roderick is overburdened and can't move anymore. So...
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my racks.
Drop this. Pick this up.
Steady, boys, steady. We'll be leaving as soon as we're packed up.
Slimy,
Open that. Pick that up.
Steady, boys, steady.
Put it in here.
We'll be leaving
Good.
as soon as we're packed up.
No, where were we? Let's go up here. Sadly, not really. Both my brothers are in LA at the moment. My mama has been traveling around Europe for work. There was no doubt. He has depression and was an alcoholic. He wouldn't get help for his depression because of some generational BS. He would pray it away. However, he was good about getting me and siblings help when we needed it. Did your brother go into a music career as well? We're not a stereotypical close family like we see talk with each other whenever we do. Yeah, not being a close family, I get that. So I have 5 siblings, and so I have 3 half brothers, and I pretty much never talk to them. And one of them I reconnected a few weeks ago, and we just had to catch up on multiple years of what had been going on in our life. So let's see, what can we do here? Door to Evelyn's house. I guess we don't go here now. Yet. We don't have reason to do that. Isn't there some place I can maybe rest for now?
What's this? I found something.
The earth here seems to have been freshly fertilized and aerated. Obviously, someone has taken great care to maintain this gravesite. Are you sure you want to disturb it?
Well, it's okay. Do we want to dig up this grave? My family is pretty close. I talk to my mom almost daily, and she lives 3 houses away. My brother and I talk more as we get older. I have 2 older half-sisters, and we aren't super close, but since Dad died, we are making greater effort. Then COVID happened. Yes. So I was actually... So my mother turned 70 last year, and... Originally I planned to plan a bigger celebration and invite all my siblings to my parents' place and have a family gathering. But then COVID happened. And now I plan to do that next year. And I hope that COVID is then something we were able to handle. Let's dig up this grave.
We and our shovels will do as we...
Let's get digging.
As you prepare to break ground, you gaze at the dirt beneath your feet once more.
It really doesn't want me to dig here, I have to feel. Time to get digging.
All right. Time to get...
Here's hoping we find something worthwhile.
You plunge your shovel into the earth.
Heartless. I got 1 point in Heartless. Well... I actually didn't remember that one.
The earth here seems to have been freshly fertilized.
But I think if I say that would be an insult.
That would be an insult to the dead.
And a disgrace
to whomever.
You step away.
I get 1 point in compassionate. So that's something I could do. And let's do all this stuff. And let's talk to this sheep.
I give milk. I give wool. And what do I get in return? One way or another, they always try to fleece me. Especially that Evelyn. She's out to get me. I know it. Meh.
Meh. Talking about sheep, is there something I can show off for the moment? Before you go off being murdered? Let me have a look. Live view. Oh, let's. Which one is that one? Well. Oh, the latency is not good today. Let's try this. Yeah, so while we are in this small group, and because we just talked to a sheep, I have to show off this. So these are obviously a few sheep, and these are sheep which my parents breed, and I have a camera feed to just have a look at their pen. It's now dark out, so it's night vision. Usually they would be a bit brownish in color. That's something to look at if you don't know what to look at.
Don't disturb Master Theliron now.
Anyone remember the movie Babe from the 90s?
The poor
Yes.
dear hasn't had a proper night's sleep in months.
Stand still, I'm going to milk you. And I think I got a bucket of milk for that, right? Yes, I got that. Baram iwi, baram iwi. I just heard sheep cam. I could probably do that. I still didn't manage to do the remote doggo cam, but we could talk about the sheep cam. And I just heard a podcast today about, and they talked about the movie Babe, and they turned out that there were lots of different pigs that played the sheep, the piggies, because they were growing so fast while they were filming that they couldn't really keep up with just one pig, and they had to use multiple pigs for filming this movie. Let's go in here. Let's talk to Evelyn again. So this is where we were teleported to this weird dimension.
Thank you eternally for your help. Though your reaction to the healing stone, I have no idea what to make of it.
About the healing stone.
Strange reaction you caused. Blue lightning from a healing stone. I've never seen anything like it. And the stone looks different now, too. Like it's devoid of life. I begin to wonder if its magical properties survived your little reaction.
Well, tell me about yourself.
I've been studying under Theliron for some time now, but that task, being asked to play the gods, was the first time I've ever questioned
That's
my
fine. That's totally fine.
suitability for the work. I've a passion for this work, you see. A passion to see things put in order. From a flesh wound healed to an entire city made resistant to a fatal illness. What right has something as trivial as a wound or as senseless as an epidemic to take a human life?
Something as senseless as an epidemic. Well, that one didn't age well. All this stuff is stealing. I don't think I want to steal everything here.
No, I know it's here somewhere. I wouldn't want to ruin this particular batch of party elixir with too much more.
So let's leave here for now. Shira, I think when we played it the first time, we robbed every place clean, didn't we?
You think black sheep are weird? Try were sheep.
Try were sheep. Roderick is overburdened again, so let's drop our junk. Let's go to the harbor. The were-sheep, yeah. Did we find the were-sheep? I actually don't remember.
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my racks.
We had wool from them, yes, I know, but did we find the were-sheep dungeon or the home of them? I really don't know anymore.
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my racks.
Steady, boys, steady. We'll be leaving as soon as we're packed up.
So, back to Scarlet. Oh, is there a bed I can use in here? Because I'm still wounded. That one's healed up, and
I feel better already.
That one's healed up. Nice.
Today, I think, a king, the great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines.
I was really hoping to find something better.
Oh yes, all this area here.
So ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory reds that he ordered a contest across his realm.
My word!
There is a talking head here.
King, the great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines.
My word.
It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who
That rooster thinks he's such hot stuff, posing for Jerome like that. Someone ought to tell him his waddle waggles when he crows, same as the rest.
It takes a while till you get outside again. Yeah. So it's now a bit stuff here.
What on earth would an undertaker want with the likes of Huggett?
Fantastic! That the king had a great thirst for colour.
You there! Take a seat! Prepare to laugh your head off, cry your eyes out, and teeter on the edge of your seat with an original tale from Stefan, the Talking Severed Head!
Let's discuss your talking head.
That's right, a talking head. And he doesn't just talk. He'll weave you a yarn so fantastic, you'll be begging to hear just one more, and just one
That's
more.
okay.
It's quite a story how I found him, too.
Let's hear that story.
I obtained this curio by some rather sensational means.
Well...
You see, I was diving in search of a rare medicinal sea herb. I volunteer with the local children's apothecary on weekends, in the shallows around Sicil's own Black Cove, when I spotted something amazing. The chest belonging to the fabled Captain Pontius. Though the
I
chest
somehow
was
doubt
stuck
that.
fast, I summoned a swell of great strength and prized it free from the ancient rock. I had the treasure of a lifetime in my very hands, but then, slurp, gulp, I was swallowed by an ornery kraken that seemed to appear from nowhere.
Yeah, sure.
In the hubbub, I lost hold of my prize and watched it sink to the bottom of the beast's cavernous belly. Still, I feared only for a moment that all was futile. Before my mind's eye swam the faces of the many war widows and necrotic
cable gets
orphans
stuck
who
on
would be
my
lost without
microphone
my charitable
foot.
support. I knew I had to live. Grabbing fast to the hilt of a cutlass that floated by at just that moment, I summoned all my strength to slash a great gash in the creature's gut. Freeing myself from my would-be tomb, I swam as quickly as I could, first to the surface and then to the shore. It was there, along the rocky beach, that I tripped over this talking head. Strange, isn't it?
Yeah. Somehow I really doubt this story. What do we have here?
Come on! Can't you hear the
Zombie ate your dog? Orc sunk your ship? No matter! You're at Katerina's Fair, a veritable summer home for troubled minds. Won't you take a seat and let our esteemed entertainers whisk you off to a better place?
Well, not now. Stage Master Chaucer.
Performers, showmen, show all of the Sicil what you're made
He's
of.
called Chaucer?
Apart from beer and flatulence. You there! Sit! Stay a while. Right in front. I'll excite you. I'll delight you. I'll beguile you. I'll besmile you. I'm Cedric the Sensational, and I'm playing to an empty audience. Don't pity me. No, sir. Just a few years ago, I was the all-singing, all-dancing, all-sensational darling of the town. People came from far and wide just to witness my amazing act. When Reginald came, he brought some fantastic prop with him. Now, have you seen it? A talking head. Now, I never expected a silly gimmick like that to be my main competition.
Yeah, Well,
It seems even my usually choosy audience has been taken in by that hack's little gizmo. I'm a man of skill, sleight of hand, feats of wit, and pure entertainment. This curio is ruining what used to be an art. And even when there's no crowd to speak of, old Reggie still has at least one fan calling bravo and hee-haw. Sure as the sun sets, that one devotee attracts 5 more, and those 5 more all curious about the commotion. I don't know how he inspires such loyalty with less talent contained between his hat and his boots than I've in my crusty handkerchief.
there's quite a lot of contest around between these two, I think. And I think we can talk to the head, right?
Re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Oh, excuse me, I'm trying to prepare for the next show. Autographs will have to wait until the end. I doubt I have to tell you that I am the amazing singing Stefan, the only sentient severed head in Sicile. My audience sings my praises from hill and dale. Psst, you're a source hunter, aren't you? Oh, bless the 7. Look, you've got to help me. I've been kidnapped.
I made you a green button just in case. Let me know if you like it.
Pleasure to meet you. Now, please, Stefan has many fans to meet today. Psst, now help me. Take me to Reginald's cellar. There I will reveal everything.
Well, the head wants to go.
This show is worth the hype. Though that bloke at the back seems to be having a bit too much fun.
That bloke in the back.
What are you
Gallagher.
looking at me for? There's a great show going on right in front of you. And look, there stands the world-famous Reginald the Entertainer. Better check it
Okay,
out if you
I
don't want to miss the time
recognize
of your life.
a pay chill if I see one.
Oh, I'm nothing but your average man taking in the best show I've ever seen. I'm amazed and astounded that for a meager gold coin or two, I can take in this first-rate entertainment all day long.
This show is presented by Raid Shadow Legends. No.
Fantastic! My word! The king had a great thirst for
My word!
So ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory reds that he ordered a contest across his realm. Today, I think, a king.
Fantastic! Well, I've stumbled into quite the fine gig. I just let my appreciation for Reggie's work be known, and he slips me a few gold coins in return. My voice happens to carry pretty far. Sicile hears me. Sicile wants to see what the fuss is all about. And let me tell you, this amazing show just can't be beat.
Okay. So he has a sucker page who then attracts other people.
Ah, a familiar face.
Reginald uses a crowd warmer.
A person whose sole job is to praise the performance and stir a crowd. A genius invention. No wonder Reginald has had such success. I knew his act couldn't have outshone mine on its merits alone. Please, you must hire him for me. Imagine the scowl on that con man's face when my...
Well, okay, so we run back. Quite a lot of back and forth between these two.
Word. What are you looking at me for? There's a great show going on right in front of... Well, I don't see why I should. Reginald and I have grown rather friendly, you know? And in any case, it'll be hard to pull myself away from this fantastic show.
Well, let's try this one.
contest across his realm.
Fantastic!
Today, I think
Oops.
the great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king had a great
No, don't. Don't.
Fantastic!
Today, I think
Damn it.
the great Sigurd and his rainbow of war.
That didn't happen.
It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Elba, who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king had a great thirst so ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory reds, that he ordered
My
a
word!
contest across his realm.
Hey JDM, welcome.
This here is the greatest illusion in
Mm.
world.
Today, I think a king, the
My
great Sigurd
word!
and his rainbow
My
of war
word!
machines. It is
Damn
said,
it.
and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Elliot,
Damn it.
who is said to have. It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd
Fantastic.
himself, that the king had a great thirst.
How are you? Well, I'm good, I'm good. Playing some rock, paper, scissors against an NPC that I just can't really beat at the moment.
Come one, come all, and see the amazing singing Stefan. Scythian's only sentient severed head.
My word! Fantastic!
This one is
It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king had a great thirst so ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory reds, that he ordered a
he went scissors now, so let's go paper now. Well,
You don't look like someone who's ever been serenaded by a severed head. Step right up.
Today, I think, a king, the great Sigurd,
finally.
rainbow of war machines.
Now, no need to get bushy. I'll go give.
So,
Sigurd himself,
My word!
that the king
finally, that one went in our favor. Just finished streaming Resident Evil 7, which is horrifying. That's horrifying.
Come one, come all. Can't you hear the stage calling you?
I'm not really sure if I ever want to play the Resident Evil games. I have 2 or 3 in my library. So, now these guys come over here.
Inside seal, the best.
Come on, come all. Can't you hear the stage calling you?
So, now they all move over here.
This is the finest show in the land.
Can't you hear the stage calling you?
So, now the other guy is probably a bit
Come one, come all, and see the amazing
unhappy
singing
about this.
Stefan. Strange. You appear to be my only client. Did the whole of Scythian eat some bad chicken, or what? That's right, a talking head. And he doesn't just talk. He'll weave you a yarn so fantastic, I knew that fool could never have garnered so much as a guffaw on his own merits. Huh?
Well,
What?
let's...
Where is everyone trotting off to? Don't they... Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Oh, excuse me, it won't be the worst indignation I've...
Yoink. So I have this talking head now.
Come on! Come on! Can't you hear the stage calling?
'Tis I, Reginald the Illusionist.
Yeah. They can now deal with all this stuff on their own. I don't really care about anymore. What do I have to do right now? Headless and Nick. We met an enchanted servitor to ask them to take Reginald's cellar. Then mysterious murder.
A coin.
So we have to go there. We need someone for some work for the sailors. The last one is different. First person instead of third, a bit like Outlast.
A coin.
It's out this year, I think. Looks good and equally as scary. I saw a demo of the Resident Evil coming out either this year or next. Looks pretty great. Are they really that scary? My vids of me playing on my channel are just of me screaming constantly. Yes, they are. Okay. They have a decent amount of jump scares. Or I'm just a pussy, I don't know. Damn. That sounds scary, yes. Probably something I won't play then. Horror is actually really not my genre. These I have all done.
Cruel fortune.
What's with this
One
beggar?
coin or two, noble spirit? One coin or two?
Well,
Thank you, kind one. Oh, I am a happy man, and certainly a humble one now.
And people
It
join my
turns
chat
out
saying
losing
they've
it all has its own
played it
share
in
of
VR.
benefits.
Oh my god. How did you lose it all?
A fool once was I, and ever seeking greater satisfaction than that which I already enjoyed. In my folly, I sought the counsel of those notorious Watcher statues on the western cliffs. Their guidance ruined any small fortune I might have had, but certainly granted me humility.
These statues. That's the second guy we hear about these statues. People talk about playing Alien Isolation in VR, and I'm like, yo, good luck with that. You ain't gonna get that here.
I'd heard they were not to be trusted, that they gave fools advice to the fools who sought them, but somehow I believed that I was the exception.
Hello, Demon Paul. Thanks for following. Yeah, at the moment I'm totally hydrating. Well, I think there are 3 hydrations in this bottle. Well, maybe that's my follower notification, Arctic JTM. What of it? The other notifications you have to find out. I won't spoil these.
They told me that I would find fame and renown if I renounced my worldly possessions.
Yes, obviously.
All my worldly possessions. And became a great figure of piety and humility. Fire, the most thorough cleanser, was my method. But as my house burned in front of me, I felt no elevation, no piety, only the sudden weight of my own idiocy upon my very soul. May the soul of Astarte smile upon you, kind stranger.
So, those statues told him he'd have to renounce his earthly possessions to become a spiritual leader, did they?
Well, absurd.
Since when is poverty a prerequisite of spirituality?
Can you spare a coin?
Some of the richest people in the world are also some of the most miserable. Gold can purchase many things, but neither joy nor wisdom are among them.
Pity.
Let's see what's going on here. This the burnt down house. Okay, so there is not really anything to see here. There is a door which we're probably.
We'll vanquish our foes yet.
Attention! About face! To the buttocks! Not!
Now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
That was sloppier than Sicilia's skin.
Yes.
Come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad as all that.
Let's talk to the garrison head first. They told me that I should do that at some point. That guy in here? Yes.
What have we here, then? A so-called source hunter, eh? Well, look, do what you must in Sicil, but don't make waves and don't interfere with the Legion's affairs. You hear?
Well, he sounds friendly.
Gods above! Some politician snuffs it and everyone's in an uproar.
Downloaded Dead by Daylight is actually pretty
I told
good.
that wizard brat of an Ahu not to bother. But he just had to send for source hunters, didn't he? Bloody magicians. They see a pigeon poop and think sorcery's afoot.
Surprisingly addictive. Another game that I heard that I probably should play at some point is Hades. Does anyone of you play Hades? I do not, but I've watched gameplay. Yeah, so I heard talk about it on another podcast today, and then I had a look at it and I realized that it's from Supergiant Games, the guys behind Bastion and Transistor. And I loved both of these games, and so I immediately put it on my wishlist to grab in the next sale. No, I didn't actually know that it's from Supergiant.
Nevertheless, I want to be kept in the loop. Understand? I am in command of this town, not Mayor Cecil, not Ahu, and definitely not some hotshot source hunter.
Yeah, this guy's really fond of us.
Jake's death if you feel so inclined, but report back to me that the scene of the crime is over at the King Crab Inn. You can tell the guard you have my permission to enter. Now off with you! Esmeralda is Jake's wife. Well, widow. Everyone in town, down to the crabs on the beach, is convinced she killed him. Now, the girl has the reputation of being a flirt. There is that. But that doesn't suffice as evidence, wouldn't you say? Or do source hunters rely on hearsay alone, perhaps?
I met Pyramid Head in Dead by Daylight the other day.
Have made in the past.
What exactly do you mean by you have met him? JDM! Now you want to check out all this the notification sounds, right? Yeah, I think it's pretty much up my alley. I watched a bit of gameplay on Steam, and it looked definitely like something I want to play.
What? You're going to stand there and claim with a straight face your order never wrongly tortured and executed anyone? Hardly. But I won't stand for such nonsense. If you bring evidence,
yeah, I know that he's. I know who's the villain, so I guess by Matt you probably mean you've been murdered by him.
Idle superstition.
Yeah. Let's leave here. And all this junk is stealing. This is all stealing. So,
Source Hunter, welcome, welcome. What? I'd never. If you must know, I was merely checking up on Maxine.
I was so close to evading him, but his sword or whatever got me with his ground shock thing. Yeah, he killed me. I guess that's his job, right?
What a delight she is. The temperament of a tiger, the grace of a leopard, and the manners of a lady all rolled into one.
The perfect puzzle if there ever was one. Ah. Oh,
I hope your quest fares well,
trade with him. Let's get rid of some of this junk I have on me. So, 200 swords. Nobody needs these. Water stuff. No, thank you. Well, 12 to 19, 17 to 29. Probably I check with these. You should have an emote of Tapas holding a rose in his mouth. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be very nice. Let's offer all this junk. Painting of a landscape, the Holy Grail. Who needs this? Founder's badge. Yes, actually, you all have Founder's badges now. I don't have that many subscribers yet, so free Founder's badges for everybody. So, does he have any spells I want to have with Roderick? Bless. Removes curse. Okay. Boulder Bash. Fortify. Oil. Petrifying Touch. Petrifying Touch might be useful. Magical Poison Dart. Earth Absorption and Summon Spider. Maybe I should waste a bit of money. No, you should not. That's not how it works. As you said, you can invite me to dinner. Old blackjack. I guess that one can be sold as well. And oh, he can identify. Will cost me 6 gold. Yes, please. So how does that work then? You just give Twitch £3 or whatever it is and you get the rest back? Pretty much that, I guess. So I pay for... I just give Amazon money. Each and... Now we have sub-only chat here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So what did I... Ah yes, I had a look at this one. So that one I definitely want to use. And then I have another one, but that's the same stats as the one I have already. If you could see the dance I just did to that song, you might think of me differently. Yeah. So the thing I can spoil, if you want to know what I have as alerts, is the donation. I can just replay the one from when Boba actually donated something right at the beginning. That's that one.
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
Any real damage? Are you
Ice blue eyes, narrow beneath a heavy brow streaked with sweat and dust. Her hands tense into claws, held at the ready.
Be right back, yes. I will be here.
Her brow knits together, but something in her pose relaxes. She clears her throat. I am Beardaughter. I have not come here to find trouble with the
I was thinking you could
woman.
also
She
steam
only
your channel
startled
around
me.
sheep, lol. Yeah, I could. That's true. But I don't think I'm convinced of that.
And you are a source hunter. I have heard many tales of your order. Your history is long and honorable.
How did you
This
end up in
woman
this
here,
cage?
the one who now plots her revenge, she crept behind me while I was hunting, and I only defended myself. I would not hurt an innocent Screech woman on purpose.
Screech woman.
But soon their swords were upon me, and they forced me into this cage meant for dogs. Mother would rip the fur from her chest if she could see how
Choo
they keep
choo
me.
indeed. Eating dinner. What you gonna have for dinner?
You don't think it's infected? Hey, who's that then? Come on, stand where my good eye can see you.
Easy, Tull. That's the source hunter you're talking
Chicken
to.
korma. Sounds delicious.
She may have the look of a woman if you squint hard enough, but she's no more than a wild animal. We got reports of a strange-looking outsider skulking through the town with her bow drawn. I found her crouched behind a tree, taking aim at a fat old rat trotting along the city walls. I tapped her on the shoulder to see what was what, and the beast startled like a wild cat and lunged right at me.
Sounds like someone has
Bit Tully
problems
right in the face, she did.
adjusting
It wasn't
to
pretty,
civilized
and now it's got a chunk ripped off it to boot.
life.
Enjoy it while you can, Ver. There's not another legionnaire in the cohort that'll have you if I go rabid.
Well, that's to be decided. She doesn't seem to be sick, despite Tully's moaning. We can't keep her here forever, but we can't well send her into the wilds again, can we?
I think I can recruit her as a follower. Looks yummy. Yes, looks yummy.
Perhaps it'd be worth taking this stranger under our wing. She'll likely come in handy if we can trust her to watch our backs.
Fearless
After
hunter.
all, a fearless hunter might prove quite useful for our investigation.
Well, that's a relief, ain't it? We found a good home for her after all, Tull.
Heed me, Source Hunter. She's not good for anything more than cannon fodder. And don't turn your back on her when she's got that bow within arm's reach.
Yes, we got a
Source
new
Hunter. I have heard
recruit.
tales both grand and terrible about the world of humans. I myself was caged one moment and freed the next by our kind. In Home Forest, every creature acts according to the nature of its kind. Birds frighten easily, badgers fear little. But amongst men, there are no guarantees.
Sheep on trains. Would be a possibility, but no. But sheep and trains, maybe. Why does my color still cycle? Didn't I turn that off? Oh, looks like I didn't. Good thing I don't have to plan dinner this weekend. Yes, that's my job, and I have no idea what to cook this weekend. A sheep being train cut. That's something you could work with. That's true. What did it say? Home Forest, yes. It's a source of great beauty and much despair, and all of it are uniquely human. I'm actually thinking of going with something like that now for the channel background artwork stuff in that direction. That's something I could think about. With all of you subscribing, I think. No, okay. I have to have a bit of work with emotes going. No need to think about it, we did all the thinking. And as a collective hive mind, we all agree. Yes, yes.
It is difficult for me to claim humanity as you do. I am still learning to see myself in the faces of those I meet. And those I meet do not always see themselves in me. It is strange to stand with one foot in the forest and the other in the city, Source Hunter. I am glad that now I have you standing beside me.
So we've picked up our first companion. So she is unarmed. Okay. So let's first give this stuff to Roderick. And let's see what he has currently. He has a crossbow 16 to 24. So let's send this one to Bear Daughter and give her that one. You could have a little sheep ride on a train when someone follows. Huh. Okay, lots of stuff going on here. I think I need to go to the inn in the city here. So many options on what to do. Hi, Rooster.
Liberté, equality, and brotherhood for all. Will turn the wicked cleaver of decapitation upon you. Revolution is coming!
He turned the decapitation upon you.
Bersha's shape is gone, gone, gone. Think it vanished through one of them swirly shrines?
Swirly shrines? Betty's sheep is gone? Huh. You could have a sheep throw bitties across the street. Now we're moving quite heavily in the sheep direction. I don't know what to do with all this junk. Well, the chests I know what to do with, but all the crafting junk...
What? Oh, it's you! Come closer then.
Sheep with
Closer.
sunglasses
My
emote.
ears aren't what they used to be. Nor my eyes, for that matter. Yes, hello, Source Hunter. Our city welcomes you.
I guess it's all planned out. Yeah, it sounds like it.
No, all my clothes are in fine condition, thanks. I've been going to the same tailor for years.
Okay, this guy is deaf.
My elf? What elf? Oh, myself. I am Cecil, Mayor of Cyseal, and husband of the stately Cecilia. I've been the mayor here for decades, and I'm quite eager to see Cyseal through these difficult times. Yes, very difficult times indeed.
Well, okay. I want to recruit Jahan, so let's go, I guess, here.
You there! A moment of your indulgence, if you please. You are the Source Hunter, are you not? The hero the whole of Cyseal is abuzz about. The talk of the town. No, scratch that. It is so much more than a delight. It is an intervention of fate.
About that
it's
opportunity
not
you
merely an
mentioned.
opportunity. It is a
Yes,
once
yes,
in
yes,
a
yes. He
lifetime
wants to
chance
sell us
to become-
something.
Of course I do. Quite right. Adventure is what we live for.
See here, you and I share the same passion.
Yes, yes.
Too bad your line of work comes with such measly recompense. Am I right? The wage of a mere soul.
Well.
Yes, some extra gold.
Indeed. Indeed, gold is always welcome. And even so, my friend, matters of a pecuniary nature aside, what is life without variety, without spice? To be a source
Yes,
hunter
yes,
must get
yes.
There is no shame in following directives if your masters are worthy of your trust.
True enough.
Come now. I refuse to believe such a uniquely skilled and that is exactly why I am here. Why fate has put me right by the door to the king. Ah, the fabulous
Yes,
five.
yes. He wants us
How
to
I
join the
enjoy
Fabulous
simply
Five
you'd
and
like
backstab
nothing
us.
more than to enlist, wouldn't you? Of course, of course, of course. All you need to do is sign this.
They are... Well...
Join a guild. Better...
And me.
Marvelous. Magnificent. Oh, but what am I saying? Fabulous is the word. You may not realize.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
About my
pretty straightforward
excitement.
task, this one. Now, in this town dwells a wizard. Ahu is his name, and he's a frightful eccentric. Scientific type, you know the kind. Favors reason over faith and all that. Not Fabulous Five material, him. His experimental weapons may keep a couple of skeletons away from the city, but many of his other researches failed. Malfunctioned with tragic consequences. One of them was a big lumbering apparatus. A frightful automaton shaped like a giant made of steel. It was supposed to crush the undead by the dozens, piloted as it was by a trained legionnaire. But you can guess what happened. Did it become sentient? Was it cursed? Whatever the cause, the thing relieved itself of its pilot and headed north towards a network of caves. Now ask yourself, what if it comes back? Luckily, there are those in this world who belong to the Fabulous Five. The braves who eat such monstrosities for breakfast.
Yep, okay. That's what I wanted from him. I wanted the quest to
They say he's privy to
find
ancient
this
arcane
robot.
secrets.
Unsinkable
Never saw
Sam.
you in the king crab before. You're welcome to scratch me behind the ears if you like. I won't scratch back.
Why can't I scratch him behind the ears?
I am Unsinkable Sam. At least that's what they call me around here.
Gonna go play some
Used to
games
be
with
a
in a
ship's
panic
cat,
now, but I'll be
the
lurking
clipper I was
here.
on sank when I was the only
Yeah,
one to wrestle
I'm
himself
planning
free from the weights.
on
The people
not
here were
doing
kind,
too
took
long
me in.
anymore,
Being the king
and
crab's
I guess
foremost
I'm
patron
going
ever
to drop
since.
over there soonish. Have fun.
I am a duke. Potato eating.
A magnificent ship she was. Used to belong to a pirate, I was told. Unlike me, she didn't prove to be unsinkable, though. We hit the cliffs right neath the lighthouse. Not very apt a name for that building, I must say, for no light was shining from it.
Soon, Geetchen, soon.
The moment I hit the water, I writhed around like I would on a hot tin roof. By some miracle, I managed to reach the beach, covered in kelp and smelling worse than a fish's funeral parlor. But I was alive, and that was more than anybody else could say. So I was. What friends I had. They drowned
I'm
alongside the
actually
rats I
tired.
used to hunt in the galley. And there I was, all alone.
Around the inn, are you?
Not that I have it bad here, mind you. I've milk and fish aplenty. Most folks will pet me kindly, and when one of the village girls holds me tight against her ample bosom, I purr up a storm. But I do long for a companion of my own kind, and in that regard, there is no one like Maxine.
Ah. The unsinkable Sam wants to get to know Maxine.
Have you ever had the fortune of
Maxine, the mayor's darling pet. So gentle, so fair a feline. The grace of her whiskers, the subtle palette of dyes in her sable coat. She's one of a kind, that cat. She likes me. I know she does. But when I declare my love, she backs away. I don't know why. I have serenaded her and braved many a bucket of water for my efforts. But for some reason, she is not to be swayed. By all means.
So you're just hanging around the inn, are you? Waiting for what, exactly? Come now, Alistair. Surely you've met your match once or twice.
Ha! The closest I've come to my match is when I linger over long while lighting my pipe.
Let's go here and find the Starstone.
Greetings, Source Hunter. I don't mean to hinder your investigation, but I can't open this door for anyone who hasn't received Captain Aureus' explicit approval. Not exactly the friendliest bloke, the Captain, is he? Well, your reward for getting your ear chewed off is a waltz through the town's finest magical murder scene. Enjoy.
Okay.
Source was in play
Whoops.
here, all right? That doesn't solve the mystery.
I think it would be wise to inspect the Councillor's corpse and see what
Whoops.
clues we can find.
Everything we do seems to fortify your abilities.
I suppose your
yes.
example has inspired me to reach heights I'd never before envisioned.
That inspiration hardly flows one way, my friend.
I got another level up. So yes, lurk away, have fun with Dead by Daylight. See you soon. So Scarlet can take. What's the cost? Oh, the skill point costs were different back here, right? Or why can't I? Yes, I need to invest 3 points to get to level dual wielding 3. Armor rating, decrease your heavy armor movement penalty. Improve. Yeah, I can't put any points here in dual wielding because the costs stacked. Savings throws against all kinds of stuff. Leadership, Lucky Charm. Nasty Deeds. I could improve lockpicking, but not now. And I can also take another talent. So, what can I do? I have Backstabber. Is there something to improve movement. Something like the pawn in DOS 2. Detective perception bonus? No. Bleach. Courageous. Immunity fear. So many other talents that get unlocked later. Maybe I want to have Man-at-Arms level 1 so I can take Opportunist. Probably not a bad idea for someone always standing close to people. Opportunist. Let's do that. And for Roderick, he can take another point in telekinesis. And he can... Detecting stuff, healing. I think Leech. Good. So we got one of these stones. What do we have here? This one is locked. Scarlet, can you unlock this? No, I don't have lockpicks. Painting of a rooster. Let's take that. Don't want to smash that one, so let's just
one man's trash
take it with
is
us.
another man's trash. Oh, hum.
If I remember that correctly, you could use pillows to create arrows, right? Or feathers.
Greetings, Source Hunter. Greetings, Source Hunter. I don't mean to hinder your investigation, but I can't open this door for anyone.
Yep. Bye-bye. So, who do we have here?
Greetings, traveller. And may the Immaculate Conduit's myriad blessings comfort and cradle you. Tell me, have you yet heard the revelation? You
What revelation?
mean you haven't heard? Oh, what fortune that I may share the goddess's salvation with one who has, as yet, been lost. Steel yourself, friend. For your mortal spirit could be forever transformed from this moment by following her instructions and becoming initiated into the one way we can each of us live on for a span greater than the number of stars that twinkle within the goddess's right eye. She came from on high to weave. She showed us that injury and malady need not mark the end of life. For this hallowed information, you must seek an immaculate chapel.
Go north, friend.
Through the forest and into the town of Silverglen, We're all there. Among her follow. Go on the path to the righteous, my...
Yeah.
He says he's an immaculate. But I thought they'd been banished after the death of the Source King.
Man. Drink, if you please.
Yeah.
Please do keep shouting in my ear.
Zimbladorix! Zat!
Who sells skill books here?
Yeah.
Ah, pointless chatter with strangers does so thrill me. How did you know? Please continue interrupting my...
Isn't this... Who do we have here?
Greetings, greetings. Oh, you are most welcome in my chamber. Customers rarely find me up here. Oh, but let us not discuss. Let us browse
She
and barter.
has rogue and witchcraft. What do we have for rogue books? Walk in Shadows, Fast Track, Winged Feet, Lacerate. Set invisible, get extra points, hastened. Lower resistance. Well, all not really what I was looking for.
Fastened tighter than the treasury.
Well, where was Jahan? Wasn't he up here?
Whatever happened to that troop of eager imbeciles we sent to the northern cave?
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things?
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that reward money won't be lining your pockets.
Medora. So much stuff that I could do here. Or was it Jahan over... So this is the mayor's house. Medora was in the tavern. Here's Jahan.
Nes autem mali demones quam.
What? What is this? Who are you to interrupt my musings? By Naga the Protector, they have the manners of boors, these boatmen of Saisiel. Oh, but perhaps I spoke too soon. Perhaps I was mistaken. For no, a source hunter, that is what you are. Yes, a stalker of sorcery, a chaser of charms pernicious. In truth, why? Simply because you hunt source, and I, Jehan, hunt demons. No, I hate what I hunt, but this is a sentiment I'm quite certain you must recognize. On one condition, that on our joint travels we will never deal with demonic entities, no matter how tempting their propositions.
Okay. There will
Very
be
well.
no deal with
Agreed.
demons.
Most gratifying. I see you are firm of purpose and thereby ready to
So Jahan, didn't Jahan have teleport? Yes, Jahan has teleport. That's kind of what I was looking for. It's regeneration and
Still hasn't been returned. Veleron will have to pay yet another fine.
now we can loot some places. Arctic JDM redeemed ad time. Okay, so I guess I have to run an ad for pretty much nobody. But let's run an ad. So...
Not in the mood for cheese. There's
excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Gormanbear.
I don't know if anyone is actually seeing an ad right now.
Cheese, tomatoes.
Not in the mood for cheese. The excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Gormanbear.
There might be better options in the future.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies Sicilia's ever seen.
Portions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you.
So, the 60-second ad break is over now.
Any takers? Come on, you chickens!
So, where's the cheese vendor?
Not in the mood for cheese. The excuse is more holes than a slice of this
There's
fine
the cheese vendor.
Sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
What'll you have? I'll get white cheese, blue cheese, old cheese, new cheese.
Yeah.
What'll you have?
Let's
I'll
trade
get white
with him.
cheese, blue cheese, old cheese, new cheese.
You're talking rubbish. You only have one kind of cheese. He doesn't even know what he's selling.
Lonesome? Spiritless? Don't talk to me. You're making me lose focus. Can't you see I'm busy modeling? Obviously, someone's plumage isn't magnificent enough to inspire genius. All those naysayers in the past. Bah!
Yes, yes. So we have teleport. Let's go to the harbor. And let's find out what's here. That's because you have no clue about cheese. Looks all the same for you. Yeah. Okay, that might be it. Jahan. Teleport. Scarlet over there.
Taking a tumble.
Ouch. Not enough strength to lift that one. Great. You here. Use that one. I could probably have used the teleport pyramid in the first place, right? Let's throw this one over there. Bind these two together and plop over there.
What's that gleam?
Interesting devices, these pygmies among pyramids. They may be small of stature, but their potential is gigantic. Deceivingly clever. It is a trait all demonic machinations share. Yes, demonic. So very obvious to the trained eye. These apparatuses have been forged among the voids of the outer realms, where the light of stars does not reach. You do well to treat them with the utmost care. Perhaps it would even be for the best if you sling them into the reaches of
yes,
infinity that surround the shelter
didn't
plane.
like the...
Better safe than sorry. It is an uncommonly trite thing to say, but it applies to all things demon-dreamt and devised.
If demons made these pyramids, then you are right. We should tread with care.
So I shall. Always remember,
Yes, yes.
Hunter, always, that when demons are in play, you, the very moment you are certain you have them in your grip. That dueling with demons is like playing chess against an opponent with queens for pawns. They sit and grin.
So, what did I loot here? Oh, I don't have... Do I have anyone with Lawmaster? Abilities... Craftsmanship. I have 1 point in Lawmaster on Scarlet. And Bear Daughter has Lawmaster, 2 points. Nice. So... can Bear Daughter identify these? Oh, I need a magnifying glass. Does anybody have one? Nope.
Good on you. These boss men respect comfort. So what do they say?
Let's see where I can find one of these. I guess Ahu would have probably one lying around. Let's drop a bit stuff off here. Shira, did you remember if we could use barrels at water wells to fill them with water?
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my racks.
Ouch. John, could you maybe also give me a heal afterwards? Thank you. Where am I? Don't remember this place. Well, let's go there with everybody. You pick up this thing, and then we go here. Pick up, pick up, pick up.
Nothing but rubbish.
Pick up.
More junk.
We'll send it to Jahan for the moment. What do we have here?
Careful now, that's
Oops,
a trap.
That's a trap. So there is that. So I guess there's another one over there. No. Okay. Then let's just move around this place. And just for the fun of it, let's shoot this guy.
You're like a gorilla in a porcelain store.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
Another one for the collection.
up. Can't pick that one up. So this guy is the only one who can pick these up. Send it to their daughter. And pick that one up and send it to, I don't know, Scarlet. Well, no, Scarlet is overburdened.
You're like a gorilla in a porcelain store.
Who has weight to spare? Send that one to Jahan, and Jahan sends that one to their daughter. No. What does this chest weigh? 50. Well, that's a bit much. And I think I can't send stuff to my homestead yet. So let's have this guy going to the harbor. Putting everything here. And everybody else can put this stuff in there as well. Magic inventories. I love them. These chests are lighter than they are in Dust 2, aren't they? They only weigh 5, the wooden chests. I think they changed that. Okay, let's continue. Oops. Skeletal Scorcher.
Chaos grips my hands today.
So, well, I'm not sure I want to get closer to that guy. Let's move a bit here. And get him turn invisible. That one's nice.
See how fast she scuttles.
Let's grab that spider. And then Jahan can... I guess this guy, the Skeletal Scorcher, doesn't really like rain, does he? Let's make it rain here.
Salt all the way to my boot soles.
Scarlet.
Who's laughing now?
Can backstep nicely from there. This guy is probably undead, isn't he? 100% poison resistance. So he's actually healing from the poison. Can I treat the poisoning on him? Yes, I can. Nice. Then I shoot him. Oh, the spider. The spider tries to stop these guys. Roderick shoots this guy. Jahan can use his shocking touch. And also freeze this guy. Nice. Ouch.
Devours me.
Ouch. So, you please leave this fire here. And I don't know, eat some cheese.
On the mend.
Bear Daughter, can please leave the fiery area and shoot one of these guys. And the spider can try to kill that guy. Nice. And then I bite this guy. Okay, we're getting there. Roderick is fine. He can... Jahan is fine, but let's heal Bear Daughter. Jahan is actually not burning anymore, okay. How much can Scarlet actually do? She doesn't look too good. Well, I just skip turn with her. Damn it. spider is saving the day here. Movement is so damn expensive. Whoa. Takes so many points to move.
Salt to the skin!
Barely move meters. Okay. Been there, killed that. Jahan, let's heal everybody up. And you can do the same. $36 HP. PC yourself. Full up. Full. So now everybody should be healed up. Now we can loot all this stuff. A key. Wherever does this key fit? Hey, mouse, rat, whatever.
Do you like wells? There are a few around Sicil, though one has gone tragically missing. Poor old Wally.
One well has been gone missing. Okay.
An invigorating fight that was. And what a killing blow you delivered.
Cheers! Yes, I handled myself like the best of the best. Even if I do say so myself.
No need for false
Yes. Let's boast about how great we are. Is there something over here? A few undead guys. Okay, what's over here? Oh, didn't we meet the mute rogue here? Yes. Something I remember.
You see a shady-looking figure fishing coins of gold out of the muddy water that pools beneath the well overhead. His movements are quick and nervous, but nevertheless, he seems to enjoy stuffing what cash he can find into the many pockets of his shabby garb. So absorbed is he in his coin hoarding that at first he doesn't notice your presence. Suddenly, though, he pauses, looks up, and quick as a cat its talons, readies 2 daggers. Your friendly tone of voice has immediate effect. The man quickly relaxes his aggressive stance, sheathes his weapons, and pulls a quill and a scrap of parchment out of one of his pockets. Dexterously, he writes down a couple of phrases, then holds it out for you to read.
Mute, can't speak. You look professional. You the source hunter the wizard asked for?
Excitedly, the man turns over the scrap and pens a few more lines.
Name's Walgraf. I admire you. No hero like source hunter. Sicil, dead end. Please let me join you.
Walgraf nods enthusiastically and pulls a couple of ripped parchment pieces out from his vestments. Hastily, he covers them with words and pushes them in your hands, one after the other.
Been mute since I was a kid. Sorcerers took my voice.
People think I'm stupid. I'm not. Get
Ah,
money,
yes, he
food
lost
where
his
I can.
voice.
Steal
Well,
I must.
was
Not
stolen.
for poor folks. I'm a good sneak, good fighter, good with logs. See things you don't. Want to help you. I'm useful. Want to catch sorcerers. Make 'em pay. Please. Walgraf notices there's no room left in your party and shrugs his shoulders. Nothing he can do about that.
Yeah. Can I stash my companions at my homestead right now?
You say you will take me under your wing, but I see no feathers. Are you a child of the birds, as I am of the bears? In truth, this is a relief. Your world is made with rules I have not yet memorized. I am happy to have a friend in such a place. And so the lonely babe was fed upon the wild mother's milk, and cast aside from the wise godwolf Amira, raised the child Threes among her litter. So you see, I have good company. Threes the wolfson, and I the bear daughter.
So what does happen?
Fine, my friend, but I will stay far away from this screech woman. Perhaps among the crowd at the alehouse is best.
Yes.
Walgraf looks at you expectantly. Clearly,
About you
Walgraf
joining me.
eagerly catches your gaze with the best puppy up.
Consider
I could
yourself
use
hired.
someone with your specific type of expertise. Consider yourself hired.
Be welcome, Walgraf.
Walgraf smiles and
Okay, so
you call to
Walgraf-
Walgraf. He awaits your queries.
I need to delete the
Walgraf gives
party.
a curt, disgruntled nod, and with a gesture that suggests the drinking out of a mug of
Okay, so where is this? Oh, out in the. Well, let's go back there, back down there. Let's grab all this. And then I go back to the North Gate. And I re-recruit Bear Daughter. Ah, here they are. Bear Daughter,
Heard any good tales, my friend? Bear
Please.
daughter.
join me again. Yes.
Have you ever
Oh,
heard
well,
any
I
good
could,
tales, my friend?
um,
Fine, my friend.
Let's.
I'll thank you to leave me be. You have
Back,
Madura.
demon! Back, or I'll... Well, what's this? I'll tell you, it sure does me good to set eyes on another of our order. From Academy West, aren't you? Give Captain Wartruce my regards next time you see him. You wouldn't. I trained up in Academy North, after all. We don't cross paths with you Westies all... Medora's the name. Retired. Or so the Order keeps trying to tell me, but never out of commission. My hand to your cause, and heavens hornets! That's quite a story, comrade. See, I'm here on... Well, let's call... There's been an attack there, comrade. Orcs. Not your run-of-the-mill savages, either. But what they want in Hunter's Edge, I can't say. But it's my responsibility to send them packing. I came south seeking the Legion's help, only to find it tied here in... Well, comrade, I hadn't thought of it. I need a contingent. I've been scouting Sicil for some time now, and I believe I've sussed out sufficient intel to help solve the murder of the Counselor. Well, you know the old expression, two's a teapot.
A fantastic plan.
Another source hunter on the...
That's the spirit. Listen closely now. Do you hear it? Careful, comrade. But what'll he...
So...
Rawr! That is, how can I have bear daughter?
So they are in the tavern for now. We travel to the end of time. I think there should be something opened up now.
Source hunters, I've been eagerly expecting you. You found another starstone, haven't you? Go on, ask me how I know.
Yes, I buy it.
Ah, mere child's play when you know what to look for, and luckily, I do. Do you remember when you first... It's happened again, my friend. Another portal has reignited. The end of time is growing by the stone. It's all connected somehow. You, this place, the void. You don't imagine that I'd presume to explore it before you? No, that would... No, I'm sure it's nothing. It's just that beyond the portal, I sense a... well... a presence that I can't quite account for. It is at once powerful and... But this is only speculation, of course. Come, let me...
Yes, so some portal opened up. The right side? Yes, on the right side.
Well, I wonder who awaits you in the next chamber.
What an impressive room.
So it is. A hall fit for kings.
Ah, yes. Astarte.
You. It cannot be you. But it can only be you. The Guardians. Those I deceived. Those that deserted me. But oh, how weak you have become. As weak as you used to be strong. Look about you. You used to lead, and now you follow. Ignorant of your faults, and ignorant of your fate. That it has come to this. Woe to the world that it has come to this. He won't believe me, the fiend. But they have come, as I prayed they would. Could they save me yet?
The war has been won. Our victory is now inevitable. A fact, a certainty. One might say that these last battles we wage are therefore pointless conflicts. But if the enemy won't relent, so be it. Truth be told, I relish in their stubbornness. Give me bloody combat. Give me the thrill of the front line. I shall be the first to break their ranks, and the last to leave the battlefield. But you've been absent lately. It goes without saying I prefer to see you by my side. We shall meet again at the funeral, I suppose. Until then, I bid you adieu. Well, something happened.
Who do you think that creature in there was?
I haven't the foggiest. But the eerie bit is that she seems to know us.
Good to see you on the shelter plane. A home away from home, is it not? Most certainly. Ah, yes, the Hall of Heroes. I can't think of a better place to gather new heroes, should you come across such rarities, so that when need...
Yeah, okay. So I have the Hall of Heroes now. So, yes, Medora and Wulgraf immediately went over here. And I could now just loot all this stuff here. There is a chest here. Where's the fishing pole inside? Great. Ah, yes. Whetstone. Ancient letter. Esteemed generals, all of Riverland, thank you. All of Riverland is in your debt. Gods and king bow before you both, and it's right and proper that they do so. Even they had thought all was lost, that the world was to meet its end, but you turned the tide. Many have fallen, so very, very many, and I know you have suffered a great personal loss as well. No generals that I sympathize deeply, so let us meet in the Hall of Heroes, both to celebrate and to remember. To honor the living and to honor the dead. Signed, Henry, son of William, righteous king of Ferrol. Who might that be? I have no idea. I made Misfit. Hello there. I was just about to say I'm gonna call it a day, so hi. I think I will stop here today. I'm doing good. But almost turning in for the night. How are you? Nearly 4 AM for me. Well, yeah. In Perth, 4 AM, yeah, so that's... So it's 9 PM here, so that's 7 hours ahead of us. Yep. Yeah, for me it's not really that early, but with working during the day, my sleep schedule is a bit different than yours probably. Well, I am... Let's see, what are we doing now? So, I think, let's look here. Let's do this, and then we can go over to Inner Panic. So I'm going to send you over to Inner Panic and see you over there, and hope to see you soon. I won't be streaming tomorrow, I can tell you so much, and I'm not really sure when I'm going to be online again. Maybe on the weekend, I'm not sure. But see you next time. Hope you have a great day. Bye.